Hi guys, once again I'm meeting you to look into the lesson in physiology. So the last class you seen something about the digestive system, and this session we would like to see some questions and they're actually the solutions for the respiratory system. Now the respiratory system is the one that's concerned with that one, the release of energy that provides energy for all the activities of the body. Now let's take the question number 1. The air-filled alveoli of lungs do not collapse even after expiratory reserve volume due to, see, we have different volumes and capacities. For example, if you are taking tidal volume, this is the volume of air that is taken in during quiet respiration. And the second one, inspiratory reserve volume, it is about, that one 500 ml, 500 ml. Then inspiratory reserve volume, that is the additional volume of air that is inspired after maximal expiration. It is about, you see that one, 2500 to 3500 ml. Then functional residual volume, the volume of air that remains in the lungs even after forcible expiration. This is what's called the functional residual volume. Okay, this is the functional residual volume. So this is a residual volume, actually the functional residual volume, the volume of air that remains in the lungs after what is called normal inspiration. Then, we can say after normal expiration, the functional residual volume, the volume of air that remains in the lungs after normal expiration. Residual volume, the volume of air that remains in the lungs. So it is equal to, you see that one, what we have the tidal volume plus, that is residual volume. Residual volume means the volume of air that remains in the lungs after forcible expiration. So the volume of air that remains in the lungs, that is nothing but actually about 1100 to 1200 ml. This is what's called the residual volume, the volume of air that remains in the lungs after forcible expiration. And this is the volume of air that keeps the lung or the alveoli without being collapsed. Okay, this is a volume of air that remains in the lungs after forcible expiration, that is responsible for keeping the alveoli without being normally collapsed.